Right. I believe I'm live on both Twitch and YouTube. Let me double check whether that has worked. Well, the YouTube might have worked. That's looking. The YouTube studio seems to have worked. Twitch is broken. Well,
Launching fighters. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So say we all. So say we all. Yes, sir.
I need to fix that. If you go there,
So say we all.
can at least do that. So Twitch is no longer working. Excuse me. Use this because probably the Twitch URL, not that window. Is Chrome. That's it. That's not. Modify this. I'm already on it. Twitch ingests. Oh my god, I can't. Right. Right, so it's that. Then I copy that, paste it there. That didn't work. I'm sorry by that I'm having to keep you waiting, but I'm trying to troubleshoot as well. Slash app slash keys. Okay. Okay, that's 200 seconds I've got on this. I will sort out Twitch eventually. In the meantime, I should bring up the YouTube chat.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Well, it's nice that I've been able to fix YouTube.
So say we all.
I've got one stream working. Okay. That will do for fleet orders. Now back to troubleshooting. On that new tab. Well, basically, as far as I can tell, this should work. Let's have change that one to that. I cannot seem to get it to work outside with Twitch. This is less than ideal.
Understood.
No, I want to continue. I want to drag this out as long as possible. What's annoying about the rematch is the big advantage I had last game was my Mercury was above his, and that was like a huge factor in me having an advantage, and now he knows to raise his. So I might just get knocked out because of this disconnect. Which is not a good way to go. This might be
On it, Commander.
could very well be a worse match than last attempt. And if it is, I will be sad. I wish I'd taken a screenshot, see what he had. I'm gonna go on the VOD. I believe there's a VOD on Twitch for it. Whereas Fleet, what did he have? He had 3 Valks, definitely. Let's count. 3 Valks, 2 Minotaurs, 2 Berserks, Atlas, and Mercury. Okay. So I outnumber his bottom fleet by a Berserk. Okay, so he's got a... How do you fit that in 12k? We've got... no Celestra. He's upgraded. He got rid of... Compared to my fleet, he's got rid of the Celestra. And upgraded one of his Berserks to an Atlas. Basically what he's done. I should think about this. Change the Celestra for something else. In fact, I could afford the points. Remove the Celestra, remove the Berserk for probably an Artemis to get the fighter numbers. I really wonder why my Twitch stream ain't working. Did everything look set up correctly? But yet failed to connect to stream.
On it, Commander. On it, Commander. On it, Commander. Yes, Commander.
He is. Yeah, that bugs me. Because now that my Mercury is not guaranteed to beat his, like that was a big advantage from last match. I'm gonna be salty this whole stream, aren't I? Because I think without that victory, that like advantage up there, it's much harder to win. Because he has 2 ships against my single one. This is a poor start, and I can't get my bloody Twitch to work. Why do you not work? Wait a minute, it is working. When did that stop? It's working! When did that start working? Okay, I seem to have fixed it. I appear to have both Twitch which means I should get up this. Ooh, it's unfortunate because that means the Twitch VOD is incomplete. That being said, I should be able to auto-upload a VOD to YouTube.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that'll do. Let's have it.
Understood. Understood. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Crikey, my...
Yes, Commander. On it, Commander.
They're easily separated enough for... Okay, I'm just gonna double check. YouTube stream does seem to be working. Nice, nice.
All systems are nominal.
On it, Commander. So say we all. On it, Commander.
Thrusters nominal. RCS green. I'm good to go.
Maintain
Understood.
course and speed.
Yes, Commander. On it, Commander. Understood.
This point. Can't fire anywhere. Shouldn't be too many turns now till I can actually fit my Minotaurs under my Valks.
Fire control is warmed up and preparing pollution.
Weapons free and by the numbers, folks.
Okay, there is a big enough gap,
So say we all.
but I'm not gonna do it this turn because I don't want to crash.
So say we all. On it, Commander. Launching drones. Yes, Commander.
Okay, I think after next turn I can
Yes, Commander.
properly fit my Minotaurs in position. That
Yes,
being
Commander.
the case, get them as close as I dare. I could probably go in this turn, but I'll slot them in neatly next. Keep it neat, keep it tidy.
Understood. Launching drones.
I'll do it left because I'm going to make a turn so I'm facing the other way so I'm close to my Mercury.
On it, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Definitely adds enough space after next turn for my ships to do a hard turn. Yeah. Like my prayers have been answered. Mercury is definitely below mine, which I said it before that was a mistake. So long as I don't stay out of range, I might need it might be a turn which I need to stay level or dive. Actually, up there, need to be higher. A bit more provocative. Slots
Open rack
right
and
in.
engage. There's one single pressure lock between those pilots and cold space.
Right, let's see if I can execute.
On it, Commander. Understood.
A turn. God, these formations.
So say we all.
Now
Understood.
would be an amazing time
Yes, sir.
for, like, now, Big Boy should have seen this coming this turn because I'm just heading straight for the edge of the map, and should have beelined and engaged. Yeah, I can see the picks and turn and the dives don't match. Hard about. Actually, I'm gonna just move my fighters back a little bit more. It's perfect. Find it crazy that I can actually broadcast in both Twitch and YouTube. Wonder how his mercury has gotten below mine. Like, I've been diving every turn. He's just forgotten a few turns. Also, what's the ranges look like? Okay. He is going on me. I said his best thing he could do was go on me while I'm turning. I'm going to
On it,
pull
Commander. Yes, sir.
back out of doing that turn and basically keep going this. Because if I do this, he'll just go straight forward and I might not have all my ships in position. Whereas if I
So say we all.
keep it going, I'm probably snake round there. I've looked at the ranges and you could just charge straight into me mid-turn. So I am armoring an incorrect side. I mean, if I manage to get both sides armored, that will be actually very ideal.
Yes, Commander.
Is that a good angle? Not really, but it's an angle I can fix. I kind of like having my ships fly a little straighter. Like so. I think that's actually better. Oh my good lord. You are going to go back
Yes,
a
Commander.
bit low. That's an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, he is diving with his Mercury. Just
IFF confirms unit is hostile. Deploying countermeasures.
gonna take some.
So say we all.
Some hits. Fortunately, I should be very much out of range. So now. Oh. Oh, I'm actually getting Trader's Lock on him. Right, so I need to engage prompto. Actually, I don't need to rush that much, actually, though
Yes, sir.
I'd like to get the fighting started sooner on my terms.
On it, Commander.
Yes. So because the more I divide my ships, the easier it is for him to send a squadron to one of my fleets, and I can't really cover both. Not before he gets a strike in. It's not really moving them any closer. What I also need to be wary of is just him sending it on my fighters. Because I cannot afford to lose any. Like,
Yes, Commander. Missiles incoming!
good thing I am at the bottom, armor.
So say we all.
I gotta make sure he does his Mercury. So I gotta make sure his Mercury doesn't catch my fleet. Doesn't matter too much. My concern are these. Those are his Taipans. I can almost guarantee it. Right. This is
On it, Commander.
a mess of a fleet. But
So say we all.
we are fighting.
On it, Commander.
Nope. Grab this. Everyone, target that Minotaur. Oh, and I forgot to do the thing. It's slightly more even engaged than I would like to start with. How much armor did I get on this thing? I got a bit more.
On it,
Bit of
Commander.
armor on it. I thought it was worth target that. Right. This is a big turn. Let's see how it goes.
Target is 4-3 by 6-2.
Berserk is taking damage.
Get him!
Berserk down.
Ooh, now that is a pretty poor start. Because he is just going to flip. Or he's going to try and flip it out. I probably still have enough firepower regardless.
On it, Commander.
So the first ship he took down. Is my Berserk. Honestly,
Understood.
I see the target selection. I think that's not a bad
Understood.
idea. Because that's a bunch of guns I don't have. Or I don't continue to use. Hopefully though I can take... I'm thinking he'll put his Valkyries on offensive again. But I'm fairly sure my Valkyries are lower than his, so he's not firing his top guns. Can I see top gun tracers? Don't think I can. The top heavy gun tracers from his Valkyries, whereas I'm pretty There's a campaign replay thing where I could replay the latest turn. Didn't, so because you're definitely not firing. Look like you've tried to fire. So, basically now we are completely even on ships. Which means, do I continue pounding that Minotaur? The answer, personally, I think yes. As much as we're even, the only other thing I can think of is to put my berserks
So say we
on.
all.
On a more defensive posture. just they don't die quite as quick. Actually, this back one can be on max attack. This next one, I kind of need its guns. I feel like he's going to target it. He shouldn't target my Valkyries. I mean, he can, but he shouldn't. You're in range now. You are. Ooh. No. Doing that. I'm out of time.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Nice! I've taken down 2 of his ships in one go. How in the hell have I just lost my... Because he sent everything at it. That is really very bad.
Squadron target is confirmed.
On which Typhoon were you targeting? You were targeting the back one, so you target that Typhoon.
Squadron target is confirmed. Yes, sir.
Okay. It's quite clear what attacking. The question is...
On it, Commander. Yes, sir.
Right, Minotaur, because that is the thing with the next highest amount of guns. Getting that berserk kill, that's nice. That is a big win. 2 ships in a turn. There we go, that will do. Alright, let's see if...
Missiles
goes the way
incoming!
I planned.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
interesting. Okay, this surviving is really good because it means it can still put out firepower, and he still has to dedicate things to kill. On the other hand, the exact same problem, like I also have the same problem of
On it, Commander.
there's a ship.
Understood. Yes, sir. So say we all.
His Mercury surviving though is pretty much unscathed. It's pretty bad though. I've completely whiffed the Mercury battle this time.
Understood. So say we all. Yes, sir.
I have a PCM. Yeah, I think Minotaur. I don't know. Probably this Valkyrie because it's taunting me with how low health it is.
Yes, sir. So say we all.
Actually, you can go
On it, Commander.
like that, so you can turn and your top guns can fire, because they are firing currently. You can stay low. Your top guns will fire into things. I think this is fine.
Watch your six.
Adjusting shot by
Berserk is taking damage.
Fire.
Oh, he's killing my Berserk.
Squadron has gone dark.
Hey.
Oh. Valkyrie is still alive, good lord. Okay, I've scared his Taipans back to safety. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 Mach 7s, and I basically have 3. And I've scared his Taipans back to carrier. Actually, target that assault raptor. This.
Understood. So say we all. System repairs underway.
Actually, no. The genius thing would be to everything target that it kills. Target the closest thing. That should die this turn as well. That is thinking about it smartly. I'm still worried about the top battle, the fighter battle though, because
Berserk is taking damage. Squadron has gone dark. Missiles incoming!
absolutely brutal turn. Missiles incoming. Good thing I have these. So from this I can see I ideally want to kill this Mark 7, but there are 2 full health Mark 7 squadrons left. But I don't need to finish that off because his carrier is gone. Will be gone.
So say we all. Understood. Understood. Yes, Commander.
Okay, there it is. Mercury does have PCMs. Say his fighter management has not been as good as last time because like I've taken out bus 3 Mark 7s. I mean,
Missiles incoming!
we did actually turn into me.
Squadron has gone dark.
Damn. One squadron I wanted to kill. Not the squadron I ultimately ended up killing.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. So what I have left is... two Valks, 2 Minotaurs, and a Berserk. Versus a Mercury and an Atlas with fighter superiority. This is looking a bit rough.
Plating is taking a pounding, sir.
Solution
Firstly, though,
updated.
it is
Target acquisition maintained.
still fairly close.
We're gonna hammer the
Like the
fractors
other
till
one.
they can't get back up.
Personally, I prefer the situation I was
Squadron has
in
gone dark.
the previous match. Okay, I've taken out every squadron that the Merc has, which is very, very nice. So he has 2 Taipans. Right. He only has 3 Viper squadrons. Like, that is not a lot.
So say we all. Understood. Yes, Commander.
Right, now the question is, what is the best way to deal with this? So my gut is to engage this and his fighters separately, so basically just chill below until he launches squadrons, keeping out range of his Mercury, and be like,
Right, I'm winged.
bish bosh. Okay. Getting rid of this Viper Marks 7 squadron would be really, really nice. I don't have any squadrons. I have 0 squadrons left. Because Mark 2 squadrons can be dealt with by guns fairly, like, much more easily. I've got to deal with that, I've got a low health squadron. Can't. It looks like 3 models in that squadron.
On it, Commander. Yes, Commander. Understood.
So for now, I will just hold formation. Which Foundry had missiles? None of them do.
Squadron has gone dark.
So he has. Looking at the stems, don't think he's relaunched. So basically he has 2 Mach 2s and 2 Taipans, basically. So question is, can this fleet, so 2 Valks with like the Berserk's kinda useless for this fight because they're not going to. So
On it, Commander. Yes, sir.
I have a bit more.
Supply raptors are ready.
So 190 plus 120 to 310. I don't think I can do it. Like, I think a Mercury can get through all of this before it dies.
Target locked and firing.
Just out of curiosity, is he diving? He is not. I mean, like, makes sense. He's in no rush.
Understood.
Nice then.
Understood.
Time to ascend.
Squadron has gone dark.
There they are. Out. Yeah, it's out his Taipan's gun. Yeah, 4 per squadron. Yeah, 4 per squadron. I think we have 2.
Understood. Understood. Yes, sir. So say we all.
Optimizing firing solutions.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Actually, let's...
Yes, sir.
Let's do something slightly different. No, let's keep everything this. Yeah, I thought that might happen.
Understood.
You're gonna go close together and flying into each other. So let's keep you apart.
So say we all.
What I want to do is make sure I am behind, or at least just not in its forward arc, which I can do fairly easily. My ships are more maneuverable.
So say we all.
And let's hope these things don't actually collide, because that would be very bad if they did. Whoa. That's a bit close.
Berserk is taking damage.
Ooh. Okay, this is a massive error. Because my dive is superior to his, he should be engaging under.
Yes, Commander.
He saw me climbing to his Mercury, and I kind of... They're at a bit of a stalemate.
On it, Commander.
Where is my Celestra? It's all the way over there. Of course it is.
Launching drones.
So your top armor is deployed. You've got a bunch of top armor. Two Valks are not in an ideal position. Honestly, you can stay shooting at that. Be nice if I can kill this Viper Mark II, but it's these Typhons I need to worry most about. Oh, they're armor piercers. That's actually I'd say that's quite smart. Fair enough. Ooh.
Missiles incoming!
We're taking fire.
Okay, he has lost one Typhon already. That's the full Viper squadron. Got like a sliver of top armor, so I will move to you.
Launching drones. So say we all.
Diving. You. Even though it's slightly ill-advised, because that just increases the time on target.
They're giving us a hell of a storm, sir.
Marines have boarded one of our ships.
Yes! Okay, that is huge. I have taken out his air wing. Honestly, that fighter battle is actually, come to think of it, that went really well. He should have won that fighter battle. Because, like, I only had my Mark 7s. He had Mark 7s and his Mark 2s on my 6 Mark 7s. And because I sent my my Mark 2s on a fool's errand. And yet I am one who comes out on top. I will say though, armor piercers, that you have made a good choice in those. On full defense.
So say we all.
Like, this game is very different
Yes, sir.
to how the first one went. I swear I wish I kept one ship in reserve, or one fighter wing in reserve. But I needed every fighter I had.
Repel the boarders. Keep them out of the CIC.
Subsystem repairs are complete. Yes, Commander. Understood. So say we all.
Oh, 1 Mercury. Can it beat my firepower? I'm really not sure, because, like, that's a sneeze away from dying. That's fairly easy. 2 Minotaurs versus, let's say, 6 Battlestar Artillery. This is not a battle I really wanted to be in, but it is the battle I find myself in. by the time I get into weapons range. All ships, focus firepower on the Mercury. Mercury is the priority target.
Understood.
I guess this berserk will just be running. Where is weapons range? By Raptor? Next turn, for sure.
Yes, Commander. On it, Commander.
There we go, there's the first shots.
Forces down the hole. I need covering fire.
Yes, sir. Understood. Yes, Commander.
Okay, this seems to be fine. That is dying at a much faster rate than I was expected. That's
Yes,
fine.
Commander.
Yeah.
So
this
say
is
we all. On it, Commander.
GG. Whew. Close one though.
Understood.
Marines to airlocks Beta and Alpha. Actual says to mop up and prepare for extraction.
Oh my god, that was... Yeah. That was a close one. Makes me feel a little more confident that the last one would have ended up in my victory, but still I still think it was not a guaranteed. But, ooh, what a match. Now let's put that on to... No, that's not how I do things. Yeah, copy image. Geez, to definitely organic penguin. Well played, still annoyed by the lightship meta. It doesn't suit Big Boy at all. There's Big Boy. Which, I think he played that pretty much as well as he could have. I mean, the fighter management is basically the only thing. I don't know how he lost the air war so badly. There's not a slight on him. Like, it's the same as when I fought Apolocker. Like, was it Apolocker? It was someone else ever fighter battles where, like, I am outnumbered, I should lose, and yet I do not. I don't really know what I'm doing right and what they're doing wrong. But that fleet is, like, I like what fleet he brought, because that definitely can win. Those Typhons had me sweating a bit. That said, they kind of die fairly easy to cancel. I suppose if he had the big fighter wing still up, especially if he had more of his Mach 7s, then, well, I would kill his Taipans. They would get a fighter run down. I liked his armor piercer missiles. That's loud. To combine with the air war, it just makes the fighting faster. For his air advantage, like, that's a good idea. I say it's a good fleet, and he played it like as well as he could have, minus the fighters. But I don't understand how he lost that. Like, or how I won. Just do I just have a better grasp of the fighters? Because I don't really understand what I'm doing with them. I appear to be consistently doing better than the numbers would suggest. So, we'll see. Let's have a look. So, Defense Locker, App Locker 1 versus Dank User, Drill 1 versus Explosive. Okay, so that means Dank User is out, Big Boy is out, I think Sproul got taken out. I'm using his end of week 7 graphic that FaZe has done. So end of week 8, there's no Sproul. Explosive and Juliok, I believe, are on 1. Can I find Dank User versus? Yeah, Dank User won Explosive in the last round, so Explosive on 1, Streliok's on 1, Big Boy's on 1, I'm on 1, Amplock's on 2, Dank User's on 1. Basically everyone's on 1 except for Amplocker for the end of week 1 graphic, and Stral's out. So I just knocked out BigBoiEski, Applocker's knocked out Dank User, and between Stral and Explosive, Streliok won. Streliok knocks out Explosive, so it's just myself, Appalocker, and Explosive left in, which then becomes who gets the bye. Because whoever gets the bye, like between. Actually, what. FaZe should not do random assignments next week because it's Appalocker, myself, and Explosive. Whoever goes against Appalocker will probably lose, so it feels a bit cheaty to make them make either myself or Explosive face Appalocker. If we lose, we feel like you come third. Like they go, oh, the grand final between Explosive and Appalocker. It's not a grand final because we're both in the same position. So what FaZe should do is make me face Explosive to see who basically goes third, because Appalocker's kind of won at this point. And then winner faces Appalocker's last 2 lives. I mean, whichever one I draw, I'll be happy, because, like, I think Appalocker, I would like to take a game of him. And, like, if I draw Appalocker, there's a possibility, there is a world in which I take a game off and then lose. And then Explosive and Appalocker have a 1 life, 1v1. And Explosive gets, like, has a great game and takes out Appalocker for the event win. That way I'd be happy with. But it requires me winning a match against Appalocker, which is hard. Anyway, I've been rambling on. Let's give you a replay, as I like to do. Yes, something slightly new and what I'm going to do is fast forward till the combat starts. Well, ish. That ship explodes, that'll do. Then rewind back to the start. Oh my good lord. Okay, this will do. So, speak to you after the replay.
Open rack and engage.
Nothing, sir.
Solution updated. Target acquisition maintained.
We're gonna hammer the frackers till they can't get back up.
Right, I'm winged. Target locked and firing.
Optimizing firing solution.
We're taking fire.
They're giving us a hell of a storm, sir. Repel the boarders. Keep them out of the CIC.
Boarders down the hall. I need covering fire.
Nothing but the rain. Marines to airlock Beta and Alpha. Actual says to mop up and prepare for extraction.
Well, I don't know what the problem with the recording, the replay was there, but I guess we have it. Hey guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next match. Exciting. And ta-ra.